Welcome to the news update. Tonight we dive straight into the vibrant energy of North Texas as the Dallas Mavericks hosted a spectacular South Asian night at the American Airlines Center. This is the organization's first-ever dedicated event celebrating the incredible cultural diversity within the community, bringing music, dance, and incredible energy to Victory Park. We explore how this celebration highlights the surging South Asian population in the region, representing countries from India to Pakistan, and what this visibility means for the community right here in Texas.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the shifting power dynamics inside the Mavericks organization. Jason Kidd's long-rumored bid for greater influence appears to have hit a wall following the blockbuster hire of Masai Ujiri as the new team president and alternate governor. We examine the recent organizational moves and insider reports to see how the focus has decisively shifted, leaving Kidd's pursuit of executive authority looking like a pipe dream amid Ujiri's ascent to the top. We turn our attention now to the critical health of the Dallas Mavericks. Masai Ujiri has made it clear that fixing the team's medical department is the absolute top priority. We break down the serious injury concerns facing players like Derek Lively II and Daniel Gafford, and look at the history of medical misdiagnoses that have plagued the team, emphasizing why a major overhaul is necessary for the franchise to compete in the playoffs. Finally, Masai Ujiri addresses the biggest flaw the Mavericks must fix, confirming that better medical strategy is essential for contention. We review the cumulative impact of injuries on stars like Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, and discuss the necessary changes following the departure of former director Johan Bilsborough. Don't miss a single update on this changing landscape. Sign up for our free newsletter and follow us on X for the latest news. Dallas, Texas. The usual pregame excitement at the American Airlines Center was transformed into a vibrant cultural celebration as the Dallas Mavericks hosted their inaugural South Asian night, marking a significant moment for cultural diversity in North Texas. Prior to the game against the Minnesota Timberwolves in late March, fans gathered outside Victory Park for an event featuring music, dance, and high energy, moving beyond the typical basketball atmosphere. The event served as the organization's first dedicated and rebranded night specifically celebrating the South Asian community. Attendees described the atmosphere as amazing, with DJs and dancers creating an energetic environment that highlighted the community's vibrant culture. South Asians are all about dancing and music. It's a lot of energy, a lot of hype, one participant noted. This celebration underscores the rapid growth of the South Asian population in the region. The community, encompassing countries such as India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan, has seen a substantial increase, growing from just over 100,000 about 15 years ago to an estimated 300,000 today. For many attendees, the night was a powerful moment of visibility. Our people being presented and showcased in the heart of the city, in the heart of Texas, is huge, one fan expressed. Others emphasized the educational aspect, noting that the event provided an opportunity to educate the broader Texas population about the diverse cultures and people from various regions. The Mavericks organization has a history of fostering cultural bridges, notably through initiatives like drafting Satnam Singh, the first Indian-born player in the NBA. Yanis Shafi, business development manager for the Mavericks, stated the goal is to leverage the platform for positive impact, referencing how Satnam Singh helped place many Indians on the basketball map. Addressing broader societal concerns regarding Asian immigrants, the atmosphere of the night projected a message of unity. People are afraid of what they don't know. I think opportunities like this make it better for all of us to understand one another, Shafi concluded. The power dynamic within the Dallas Mavericks is undergoing a significant shift, signaling a quiet defeat for Jason Kidd's long-held ambition for greater organizational influence. The franchise recently made a blockbuster front office hire, naming Masai Ujiri as team president and alternate governor, a role carrying substantial authority within the organization. This move has intensified speculation regarding Kid's future with the team. Kid has not been the primary voice in personnel decisions, a responsibility that previously shifted between Nico Harrison, who was fired in November, and later Michael Finley and Matt Riccardi. NBA insider Tim McMahon confirmed that Kid had previously expressed a desire to secure the team president role himself. Reports have also linked Kid to significant organizational decisions, including the controversial February 2025 trade involving Luka Doncic, though Kid consistently avoided publicly owning those reports, insisting on moving forward. While signs indicated Kid sought increased influence, the prospect of achieving a dual role remained largely a pipe dream. The trend of multiple coaches simultaneously holding head coaching and team president duties, once common, has vanished, with 0 such instances recorded today. Furthermore, there was no indication that Kid intended to step down as head coach. Rather, it suggested an interest in adding executive authority to his existing role. The narrative was complicated by the Mavericks' majority owner, who has long been an admirer of Kid and reportedly prioritized him during the search for a team president. However, the hiring of Masai Ujiri complicates this picture, as Ujiri is an exceptionally accomplished executive. Crucially, Kid was not apparently involved in the decision to bring Ujiri on board, raising serious questions about his current standing in the hierarchy. With Ujiri now positioned at the apex of the organizational structure, the path forward for Kid remains uncertain. The overall takeaway suggests that the majority owner may not have prioritized Kid to the extent previously believed. The focus of the Mavericks organization has clearly pivoted toward Masai Ujiri, resulting in Kid's quiet push for greater power having yielded no tangible results, and his influence within the franchise appearing increasingly constrained. Masai Ujiri has announced a significant overhaul of the Dallas Mavericks medical department, vowing to address the team's persistent injury woes following multiple seasons plagued by player setbacks. Newly appointed president and alternate governor, Ujiri stated during his introductory press conference that he has dedicated the past year to studying the medical aspects of the game, emphasizing the need for improvement in how the team approaches medical decision-making. The Mavericks medical staff has faced considerable scrutiny, leading the organization to part ways with former Director of Health and Performance, Johan Bilsborough, earlier this offseason. Ujiri indicated he plans to conduct a comprehensive, bird's-eye review of the organization to implement necessary changes and prioritize team health. The recent injury crisis has been severe. A major concern highlighted was the misdiagnosis of Derek Lively's stress fracture as an ankle sprain during the 2024-25 season, a mistake the team narrowly avoided. Lively's future with the team hinges on his health. He has played only 98 games in 3 seasons and will become a restricted free agent after next season unless an extension is secured. Furthermore, center Daniel Gafford has struggled with consistency, playing fewer than 60 games in consecutive seasons after a strong 2023-24 campaign. Gafford suffered a significant ankle sprain during training camp that hampered his performance throughout the season. Other key players have also been affected, including Irving, who has been sidelined since March 2025 due to a torn ACL, and Caleb Martin and PJ Washington, both having played under 60 games in the last 2 seasons. Ujiri stressed that sustained success requires players to remain on the court, and his focus on the medical department signals a major shift in organizational priorities. With potential major medical changes underway, the Mavericks are positioning themselves to stabilize their roster and improve their chances of a playoff return. The Dallas Mavericks are facing a significant challenge in their pursuit of contention, with new leadership emphasizing a critical need for improvement in team health and medical strategy. The franchise has appointed former Toronto Raptors president Masai Ujiri as the team president and alternate governor, a role intended to bring in a leader capable of commanding respect while fostering a strong culture and clear communication. In a recent assessment, Ujiri pinpointed a major area for improvement: the team's medical approach. "One of the things we have to get better here is how we figure out medically what we do," Ujiri stated. He stressed the importance of addressing physical health alongside mental well-being, noting, "Things you do off the court, too, to help young players mentally. We don't pay enough attention to this in the NBA and really focus on their focus. Help them through this. A lot of times, this youth are coming from different environments. They're still learning, they're still young." This focus on health is underscored by the persistent injury issues that have plagued the Mavericks over recent seasons. The team has endured a string of significant setbacks, including issues involving Luka Doncic, who suffered multiple minor injuries during the 2024 playoffs, and subsequent issues at the start of the 2024-25 season, culminating in a severe calf strain on Christmas Day. Furthermore, roster players have faced substantial physical hurdles. Derek Lively II has undergone 3 procedures on his right foot in 2025 alone. Kyrie Irving suffered an ACL tear, and Anthony Davis dealt with numerous serious injuries before his trade. Daniel Gafford has also been managing an ankle sprain throughout the 2025-26 season. The situation highlights internal management issues within the organization's medical staff. The report notes that the Mavericks' current predicament was exacerbated by previous decisions regarding medical direction. The departure of Casey Smith as the team's medical director, following the dismissal of Johan Bilsborough as the director of health and performance, signals a major transition for the organization this offseason. With Ujiri's assessment clear, the path back to contention for the Dallas Mavericks hinges critically on establishing a significantly healthier roster and a more robust, proactive medical framework.